Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's reading is going to be a general reading for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be your sun, moon, or rising placement. It is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. This reading is going to be about the specific shadow aspect that you're being confronted with at this time. We're going to shine some light on that and maybe get some advice on how to deal with it and how to move through it, okay? We're going to be starting with 3 different oracle decks. I'll pull a card from the Dark Goddess Oracle, then the Through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle, and then Work Your Light Oracle. We'll then go in with some tarot cards to dig deeper into the messages, okay? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Spirit, what messages and guidance do you have about this shadow aspect for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, moon, or rising placements. Okay, so we have Baby Yaga, loss. Very interesting card here. I'm going to pull the next oracle card here. We have number 45. Be the powerful space between opposite poles. It's a very powerful card. 45 breaks down to a 9. Okay, so we have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. When I get these yes or no cards when I'm doing this type of reading, I always pick another card here. And we have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Extremely powerful here. Alright, so Baba Yaga, loss. You see here with this card, this woman, her dress is made out of the roots of trees. She's very grounded, very earthly. You have all of this blue within her, which is her emotions. I feel like she's calling out for something, okay? This is loss. I feel a connection to family and ancestors with this card. I feel like there could have been a lot of losses in your life. You may feel very alone. But it feels very directly connected to ancestors, to your roots, to where you originally come from. And I feel like this is a source of power for you. Whether it's in this lifetime, in this 3D reality now, that you have a lot of family that you connect with, or that support you, or maybe you are the supporter. There's definitely a connection to the ancestors. I feel like you have a lot of ancestors that surround you on a daily basis, kind of helping you to stay rooted and grounded. I feel like we have here pillar of light. You are this pillar. You are this tree. This stays grounded and solid for everybody else around you. And it's almost as if you're this tree rooted, is the image that I'm getting in my head. You're this tree rooted in the ground with your arms raised up to the heavens. And it's like all of these energies and spirit of your ancestors just swirling around you, empowering you and embracing you and helping you be even stronger than you ever thought you could be. Be the powerful space between opposite poles here. This is about holding the space. This is neither about the 3D or the spiritual realm. This is the realm within that space. And that's kind of what I feel like you are here. Like you're that channel, that pillar. From the roots to the heavens, you're that space in between that unites both. We have wait and postpone, pause, say no. And we have pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. For this, I specifically feel like there is something you've been asking about, but you didn't really know or feel like it might be the right thing, and this is the answer to that. There's something better or something lighter, or there's some other journey for you to go on. As a aspect of your shadow self, this could be loss of family members, loss of your own identity. I feel like a loss of reality almost. This isn't going to be for everybody, but here I feel that there could be either you or someone you're dealing with has some type of addiction. It could be drugs or alcohol, could even be food, but something quite negative. For the rest of you here, I just feel like you're holding this space. And it's almost as if you're like in this shadow here, okay? You're this tree rooted in the ground. And it's almost like you have to be covered in shadow in order to hold the place for everybody else, in order to be strong for everybody else. But with this pillar of light, Spirit's coming through and saying, oh no, you are not shadow, you are not darkness, your place is not in the dark, it's to be in the light and to accept responsibility for that. I feel like you could be a transmuter of energies, of shadow energies and transmuting them into the light. It's almost like you're a channel for these lessons to go through. And your ancestors are here helping you with that. It's almost as if you're transmuting all of the lessons and the karmic ties and the cords from the ancestral realm. And you're transmuting that within your own emotion and shining that light up into the heavens so that it can be free and broken free from. I hear dark days. I feel like the shadow aspect here that you have to face is that just because you are rooted, just because you are strong and resilient and are basically the pillar that holds everything together, does not mean that you have to stay in the dark. You can go out there and be bright and be illuminated and have successes and have people appreciate and value and applaud your successes. You don't have to stay in the dark here. And it's almost like with this loss, it's like little tiny pieces of you broken off, like falling away. Each time you lose something, each time you lose somebody, it's like you feel like a piece of you is falling away here. But the thing is it's still attached to you. Parts of you are always attached to you. And I feel like now it's the time to draw that in. And the image I got of your ancestors and spirit swirling around you, that's what I feel like they're holding you together. They're holding it here because you have the ability, and it is your destiny to bring all those pieces together and transmute them. It's very deep here. Like, it is your job to hold this space, but you don't have to do it in darkness, whatever that means for you. The people that you have lost here, because I feel some losses. I definitely, very hurtful losses. Those people are still around you, and they want you to know that. They want you to know that they're here. They're helping you be strong. They're helping you move forward. And that you are made of light and not of dark. The dark is not attracted to you. Okay? Your power is to transmute the dark. And what I mean by dark is the loss, the hurt, the pain, the suffering. You transmute that. You're the channel in which that moves through to be transmuted into something lighter. So you are of the light and you are of the dark. But you're never in shadow, okay? You're never just in dark, and you are always supported. You are the pillar of light. You see this light coming through her, and you can see it shining out around her and through her from the earth to the heavens. You have the sun right here shining on you. Like, you are a pillar of light. Absolutely. It may feel like dark just because of how many heavy energies you have dealt with, but you are the channel it goes through, and your power is transmuting that into light. Alright, so we're going to get some tarot cards to go a little deeper into the message here. You have the King of Wands under loss. The Page of Swords under the powerful space between opposite poles. And the Five of Cups under Pillar of Light. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Unknown card. This is specific to this deck, but this is about the things that you don't see, the things that channel through you. I feel like there's a lot of times that you may be overwhelmed with emotions or overwhelmed with circumstances or things that aren't even happening to you, and you're not really sure where it comes from. And that's the energy and the emotions and the vibrations coming from the earth, because you are so rooted, coming from the earth into your energy so that it can be transmuted. A lot of you don't even know that this is happening here. It's just like you're overwhelmed with these emotions or these feelings or these energies, and then it's like stuck in you, and you may feel down for a day or drained, and then maybe the next day or the day after, it's like it released and you're back to normal. And that's your energy literally transmuting these lower vibrational energies into lighter energies, to more positive energies, and releasing them into the heavens. So the King of Wands under loss, this is how strong you are. Your leader, your heart is pure. I just heard golden. Like, you're golden. You're this golden light here. I feel like the shadow aspect of this here, this loss, is that you feel like you have to live in the darkness. And Spirit is saying you don't. You don't have to live in the darkness. And this is about shining light on that. Shining light on the positive aspects of feeling what you feel. Of this transmutation of energies, this transformation. Every time energy moves through you, it transforms you as well into a higher vibrational state. And this is you being a leader, being strong, being rooted, being that pillar for everyone and everything around you. You have the Page of Swords here. This is about communication. This is that mental energy, knowing that something is going on because you get pulled down and then you're back up and then you're down and then you're back up. And you can feel it when it releases and you can feel it when it enters. And this is Spirit confirming, yes, this is all new information and it's for your evolution. It's not just dark. Like, you are this amazing pillar of light, this transmuter of energy, and you're the channel in which it goes through. You're the space in between the two. And this is your path, this is your destiny, whether you know it or not. You have the Five of Cups here. Under the pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the new oracle. This is that grief and that sadness and that sorrow that just hits you out of nowhere, that you don't understand and then disappears a few days later. It's because you're this pillar, you're this channel. You know, I really feel like you could feel down a lot, you know, just not understanding why you've had to go through so many losses, why you feel stuck and free at the same time, why you feel darkness so much. I feel like a big thing here is allowing that light to flood you as well. I think doing some clearing energy work will help you a lot. Especially when you feel those energies that come in out of nowhere and it just kind of hits you and brings you down. You can Google on YouTube meditations or frequencies. Sound frequencies would be good to listen to help clear your energy, help heal. Tell me about this King of Wands, please. With loss. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. This is mastery, learning lessons, this Three of Pentacles. This is being guided on what to do. This is your power of being this root, this pillar, this foundation for these people, for these energies, for these spirits. This is leaving behind what no longer serves you, the Eight of Cups. This is walking away from something. I just heard leaving behind the things that scar your heart. And then you have Six of Wands, which is balance, give and take, prosperity, abundance, victories. With this Eight of Cups, I feel like this is walking away from the outdated belief that this is just all negative. This is all lower vibrational energy. Tell me about this Page of Swords here. See if we can tie more of this in together. Too many. Okay. You have the Hermit. What else for this Page of Swords? The Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. The Hermit is all about self-reflection, isolation. I feel like sometimes you may feel empty, like you're holding on to something, something that doesn't exist. Quite elusive. You have the Seven of Swords, which is like a strategic or sneaky behavior, step-by-step movement. Give me just a moment here. I get the sensation of being stuck in a place, not being able to move forward, or being too frightened to move forward. Feeling as though like you are stuck, like you are rooted to one place. Almost as if you move, or if you don't be this strong person or this pillar or this rooted person, like you're gonna betray somebody or people are gonna fall. Tell me about this Five of Cups here. This is grief, loss, heartache. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords and the Tower. And the Ten of Wands. Very heavy burdens, something falling. This is that loss that was coming through here. That anxiety and that fear here. That you're just meant to stay in one place. That you're just meant to feel this darkness all the time, and it feels like a burden and you can't move forward. Spirit is saying you are a pillar of light, though. You are not made just of dark. We all have light and dark in us, and it's how we perceive it that either holds us back or pushes us forward. With this shadow aspect of loss, of grief, of being rooted and stable and this pillar for everybody, I feel like it almost makes you feel stuck. And there's a shift in perspective that needs to happen. A shift in the way you see yourself and the others around you. You are not required to help others. You are not required to be the rock. You are not required to be strong all of the time. It is okay for you to fall. It is okay for you to cry. It is okay for you to need others. And I feel like that's something that really needs to be shined light on here. With this, I really feel like always being there for everybody else is something that really holds you back. It really prevents you from healing yourself and being there for yourself and feeling any kind of peace or that loving light that wants to come in, that light energy here. I'm going to pull the cards for the advice, but what I feel like the advice is here is that, you can't get away from who you are. You are who you are. You're this magnificent pillar, this magnificent person who is the channel from which the universal energy, this earth energy and the heavens communicate, and that's a wonderful thing. But you do need to take care of yourself. It's okay to walk away from energies that are not good for you. Here's the Empress. That's all about self-care. Taking care of yourself. Making sure that you have what it is that you need. What other advice? The Eight of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords. The Empress, again, is all about nurturing yourself. The Eight of Pentacles is paying attention to the details, putting in effort, putting in work. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very powerful manifester, very true to herself, goes after what she wants, what she needs. And the Seven of Wands is about defending yourself. I feel like there could be some people that take advantage of, with how strong you are and what kind of support you provide, because you provide a lot to a lot of different people. And I feel like this is saying that you need to take time out for yourself. Nurture yourself, make sure you're getting what you need, focusing on the things that you want to focus on, that bring you happiness and passion and desire and creativity, and defend and draw boundaries. There's a huge need for boundaries here. You are a channel, a pillar of light, and that's amazing. But you're still a human being, okay? Your divinity is living in this 3D reality. You are still a human being. And as human beings, we have to take care of those earthly needs, wants, and desires as well. And Spirit knows that, and they help you with that. And that's why this is coming out. There's more focus on yourself now, nurturing yourself, being kind to yourself, putting an effort to the things that you want and desire, and drawing that boundary with these people that just take, that are just constantly putting their burdens on you. It creates anxiety and tower moments for you. It creates sadness and despair. It's a very difficult energy for you to move through. You don't have to do it all the time. There's definitely a need for boundaries. And Spirit is saying it's okay to draw boundaries for yourself. Last message here for my earth signs. Okay, that's a lot, so what is the last message here? Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. One more, please. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Trust. So you are just as powerful and great as everybody around you. Their needs do not mean more than yours. Trust yourself. Trust that inner voice when there's a boundary that needs to be made, okay? This was a really good reading. A lot of messages came out here, and I just want to bring your focus back to this channel. You are so beautiful. You are a beautiful divine being, and what you're doing here is amazing, and it benefits the universe. Not just us humans, but the universe as a whole. So trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and understand that you deserve things too. You deserve a break. You deserve peace. You deserve harmony in your own life. All right, my earth signs, that's all that I have for you today. I guess we'll see you next time.